Imagine two distinct types of facilities designed to hold individuals involved with the justice system. While both restrict freedom, their purposes and functions are quite different. Understanding this distinction is key to grasping how state legal systems operate. Jail and prison are distinct correctional facilities that serve different purposes within the criminal justice system, primarily differentiated by the type and duration of incarceration. Generally, jails are locally operated and hold individuals awaiting trial, those serving short sentences for misdemeanors, or people temporarily held for other jurisdictions, while prisons are state or federally operated facilities designed for individuals serving longer sentences, typically for felonies. The fundamental difference lies in their jurisdiction, the nature of the offenses they manage, and the length of stay. Jails are typically run by county sheriffs or municipal governments. They serve as detention centers for individuals arrested and awaiting their court dates, those who cannot afford bail, or those serving sentences usually of 1 year or less for less serious crimes like misdemeanors. Because of this, jails have a constant, often rapid, turnover of their population, creating a dynamic environment. Prisons, on the other hand, fall under the authority of either state governments or the federal government. They house individuals who have been convicted of more serious crimes, known as felonies, and have been sentenced to serve terms usually exceeding 1 year. The environment in a prison is generally more structured and long-term, focusing on security and sometimes rehabilitation programs for inmates serving extensive sentences. This distinction highlights the different approaches jurisdictions take based on the severity of the offense and the needs of the incarcerated population. To illustrate, if an individual is arrested for a minor offense like public intoxication, they would likely be taken to a local jail to await arraignment. If they are then convicted and sentenced to 6 months, they would serve that time in the jail. However, if someone commits a serious crime such as grand larceny or aggravated assault and is convicted, they would be sentenced to a state prison for a period of several years or even decades. The legal process dictates the path an individual will take through these facilities, aligning the type of incarceration with the nature and severity of the crime. Understanding these differences also involves recognizing the terms used to describe inmates. Someone in jail might be referred to as a detainee or an inmate, reflecting their pretrial status or short sentence. In contrast, individuals in prison are typically called prisoners or inmates, emphasizing their convicted status and longer commitment. This separation helps to classify and manage the diverse populations within the broader correctional system. Ultimately, the distinction between jail and prison reflects a core principle of the justice system, categorizing incarceration based on the legal stage of the individual and the severity of their conviction. Knowing this helps clarify how different governmental levels manage offender populations and contributes to a more precise understanding of criminal justice operations.